right? And he's going to talk about a vision into the new age of transport and driving in the future. Lennart, over to you.
Good afternoon. I'm glad a few made it back. I'm sure the rest of the group will follow soon after the lunch break. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today is an opportunity for us to imagine together the future of mobility. As automotive manufacturers, we are dealing with new technologies that are changing the way we do our business. The sheer speed, scale, size of the current breakthroughs of our industry has no historical precedent. We live in an increasingly competitive landscape, one where maintaining our competitive edge requires us to forecast the future and predict new trends. Innovation, transformation, disruption, these are all buzzwords we hear on a daily basis. I believe that Carl Benz had it actually best by saying, "The love of inventing never dies." Therefore, if we are not in a state of constant transformation, we will become obsolete. In order to prepare for the future, we must understand that the conventional way of doing things is irrelevant in this day and age. We must actually shift from a fixed mindset and instill a culture of continuous learning. And this is why exactly a summit like this is so important, because it gives us the importance or the opportunity to network, share ideas and our vision. Here's what we already do know today. By 2030, more than 2/3 of the world's population are going to live in cities. We heard this already before. 2030, this is in less than 15 years. And if we are not adequately prepared for this reality, we will not be able to take advantage of the new opportunities and the new paradigm ahead of us. When we look at the cities of the future, and specifically the concept of the smart city, we find that mobility plays a key role. And if you recognize that the cities of the future will operate as networks where the flow of people, technology, finance, and most of all creativity will converge, then we, as automobile providers, will easily find a niche that allows us to thrive within the new paradigm. So this begins by appreciating the complexities of the future and understanding that we cannot operate solely as automobile providers, but as mobility providers, focused on enhancing an easy mobility to all levels. Being aware of these major shifts, our business model has already evolved to focus on mobility, or getting people and things from point A to B, and to do so as effectively, efficiently, and affordably as possible. In this age of customization and personalization, there will not be a single formula that solves the challenges of mobility. Instead, actually, there will be multiple solutions, or how we call it, mobility on demand. Our ultimate goal is to optimize the distribution of people and resources while simultaneously improving output and also performance. And this is not an easy task. At Mercedes-Benz, we have consistently been at the forefront of designing, engineering, and developing new industry breakthroughs. And to maintain our competitiveness in this new era of mobility, we devised the comprehensive strategy of CASE that our CEO Mark de Haas introduced already earlier today. CASE stands for Connected, Autonomous, Shared, and Electric. And the CASE strategy demonstrates why I believe no one in the industry is as ready to lead in this new era as we are. Allow me to demonstrate to you where this conviction is coming from. Our mobile app and Car2Go services have been transformative tools for our customers in European and North American cities. Car2Go is our exclusive car sharing service, and Movil allows you to plan, book, and pay for different modes of transportation, and will even make detailed recommendations based on, let's say, weather forecasts or personal preferences. Both services demonstrate our awareness that a wide range of services must adapt to the reality of increasingly networked cities. In Dubai, we saw the emerge of Uber and Careem. We have the driverless, ultra-fast metro, paperless tickets, smartphone applications to travel, booking. All of those have changed commuting dramatically in the past decade. Now let's move on to a topic that has captivated our industry and consistently raised the bar for innovation: automated driving. Much has been said about the future of self-driving cars. At Mercedes-Benz, it has been a pivotal part actually of our case strategy for future mobility. This is born out of a belief that automated driving will generate physical, economic, and environmental benefits. For instance, let's look at the millions of hours spent in traffic while commuting. In turn, this will obviously, if we manage to change this, positively impact our productivity. Automated vehicles could also allow better use of traffic space while maintaining the convenience of individual mobility. These cars will be safer and more environmentally friendly as we continue to push fuel efficiency to new heights and make use of new technologies to reduce CO2 emissions. For years, Mercedes-Benz has been a key driver of the development of automated driving, with leaps that have set new industry benchmarks. Our latest innovations have been made possible by our engineers' use of so-called sensor fusion, where the data from different sensors, such as cameras, ultrasound, and radar, are intelligently combined and analyzed. This technology already allows extensive automated driving functions, provided they are legally permissible and technically safe. These functions are already impressively demonstrated in our new E-Class, with its drive pilot and distant pilot distronic systems. With these systems, the car is not only able to automatically maintain the correct distance behind vehicles, but it can also follow them up to a speed of 210 kilometers per hour. This can make life easier for the driver, who no longer needs to operate the brake or accelerator pedal during normal driving, and also receives plenty of steering assistance from the steering pilot, even on moderate bends. The system can continue to actively help with the steering of detecting surrounding vehicles and parallel structures, even if the lane markings are unclear or even not existent, at speeds up to 130 kilometers per hour. Additional drive pilot innovations include, for the first time, an active lane change assistant. This radar and camera-based assistance system allows the driver or supports the driver when changing lanes or multi-lane modes, and can steer the vehicle into the lane selected by the driver, for example when overtaking other cars. Once the driver has indicated a turn for at least 2 seconds, the active lane change assistant supports with steering into the adjusted lane if it detects that the lane is unoccupied. And this clearly doesn't stop here. The new E-Class is the first commercial vehicle to offer car-to-X communication, which allows appropriately equipped vehicles to transmit and receive notification of hazards such as accidents, fog, heavy rain, and immediately display them to the driver. The new E-Class is a major step towards fully automated driving. In addition, it enhances efficiency, safety, and comfort, reduces stress levels, and enriches user experience and satisfaction. As a result, daily commutes are more seamless, less congested, and safer. I can tell you with certainty that the new E-Class is an unrivaled technological marvel. Now we have a particularly exciting announcement to make. Mark de Haas introduced it earlier this morning, but we are so proud that we would like to emphasize on this a little bit further. Automated driving is no longer a distant vision that we are talking about when we look ahead in the next decades to come, but a reality right here in the UAE. In collaboration with the Road Transport Authority RTA, and Emirates Authority for Standardization and Metrology, ESMA, we have successfully conducted the first ever automated drive in the Middle East on the E11 highway from Dubai to Abu Dhabi in the all-new E-Class. Of course, we are following all safety rules and regulations, and this automated drive was made possible with the help of the intelligent assist systems mentioned earlier. An expert engineer was flown in from Germany to oversee all elements of the drive. And since the vehicle was already equipped with intelligent technology, only specific software modifications were made to the drive pilot control unit in order to make the E-Class completely automated. This achievement is truly incredible and unprecedented. It is the outcome of years of commitment and very hard work. So I would like to ask you again to brace yourself for the teaser of how we conducted the drive.
Mercedes. Or nothing.
Okay, so this is quite an extraordinary achievement. We are optimistic that this will inspire and motivate us all together into accelerating the research and development of commercial automated vehicles. And I personally can't wait to see this happen. And to top it all off, we are also excited that the new E-Class is the world's first production vehicle to be awarded a test drive license for automated driving in the US state of Nevada. At Daimler, we always aim to deliver superior value and luxury to our customers. At times, this has demanded leaps in thinking that help create new ecosystems for future mobility. This leap is brought to life in the form of the Mercedes-Benz F015 Luxury in Motion concept car. This innovative four-seater is a forerunner of the mobility revolution, and it demonstrates how a car can be transformed from a pure means of transportation into a private oasis. The exceptionally spacious lounge-like interior allows the occupants to make optimum use of the journey time and takes in-car comfort and luxury to a new level. A key capability of the vehicle is the continuous exchange of information between the car, the passenger, and the surrounding environment. It gives me great pleasure to show you a video of this truly transformative vehicle. This is our vision of the future of mobility. And it's important, this is not one based on a single solution, but a realization that the future of mobility requires a smart ecosystem that integrates the city and everything within it. From cars, roads, parking, and public transportation systems. The developments will create new ways of serving needs and meeting expectations. Psychological barriers will need to be overcome in the same way that social acceptance must be gained. At Daimler, we have taken risk and embraced change in order to remain competitive in a constantly evolving world. This continuous evolution has helped us invigorate our business model and products. And in this era of open-ended transformations and relevancy hinges on our ability to infuse innovation and creativity into our methods as we seek to deliver on our customers' expectations and provide seamless service across a variety of products. By embracing this philosophy, we have built a flexible and agile operation that is capable of constant growth and betterment. So the future of mobility, as we heard today from the various speeches, will not be dictated by a single company or service. Instead, it's a complex, very interconnected and ongoing process. I would like to leave us all today actually later with one advice so that we don't have to fear the future, but embrace it by accelerating the pace of research, innovation and competition, because that is truly the future of mobility. Thank you.